It started as a routine dive off the coast of Nova Scotia. The submersible team was mapping an uncharted trench when our instruments picked up something anomalous, a signal. It was low, rhythmic, almost like a melody. It didn't sound mechanical, and it certainly wasn't natural. It felt alive. Captain Harlow, ever the explorer, ordered us to investigate. We pushed deeper. The trench walls just fell away into complete darkness, stretching far deeper than any of our maps suggested. As we descended, that strange signal grew stronger. It began to vibrate through the very hull of our sub, a deep hum that felt like it was resonating inside my own bones. My crewmates tried to make jokes, to keep the nerves at bay, but their laughter sounded thin and hollow in the confined space. We were all on edge. At 2,300 meters, the sonar revealed a structure. It was impossible. Something metallic, yet organic, and just enormous. Imagine a cathedral built from black coral and steel, stretching endlessly into the dark void of the trench. And the signal? It was coming from inside. We decided to dock our submersible at an opening that looked almost like an airlock. Our lights barely penetrated the inky blackness, revealing nothing but jagged, shifting shadows. And then the humming stopped. The silence was absolute, deafening. A sudden, violent jolt shook the sub. Our systems flickered, emergency lights kicking on and off. And that's when I saw it through the main viewport. Movement. Long, sinuous shapes, hundreds of them, coiling around the structure like ancient guardians, just observing us. Their eyes, countless and endless, reflected our lights back at us. Then the signal resumed, but it was different this time. Louder, and now intelligible. A voice. It wasn't speaking any language we knew, but somehow we all understood it. "Why do you disturb us?" The entire crew froze. I realized the voice wasn't coming from our speakers. It was inside my head. Each one of us heard it, separately, personally. It felt like it was prying into our minds, pulling out memories, fears, regrets, laying our very souls bare. We panicked. We had to get out of there. We tried to retreat, but the trench had changed. The rock walls twisted and elongated, as if the very seabed was alive. The exit I had charted just moments before was gone. One by one, my crewmates began to scream, not out loud, but I could feel it, this psychic wave of terror. They were confronting visions too real, too personal to survive. I gritted my teeth, holding on to whatever shred of consciousness I had left. The signal pulsed faster like a monstrous heartbeat. Our little submersible trembled, and the instruments went completely haywire, screens flashing red, and then I understood. It wasn't just a signal, it was a lure, a test. It was testing us to see if we were capable of comprehending its existence, or if we would simply be consumed by it. With the last ounce of my willpower, I slammed the emergency ascent button. The sub shot upward, tearing through the warping trench. That signal followed us, a banshee wail echoing in the water, and worse, echoing in my skull. We finally broke through the waves at the surface, gasping for air, our hearts pounding against our ribs. We immediately radioed back to HQ, our voices shaking. They ran their own scans. The report came back clean. The trench was empty. There was nothing on their sonar, but I know what we saw. I know what we heard. They might say it was mass hysteria, some kind of deep-sea psychosis, but the signal, it's still here, a faint whisper in the back of my mind, waiting for the next curious explorers to dive too deep. Somewhere below, something ancient watches, and it remembers. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more tales from the deep.